Why do so many people, even those who seemed sharp and full of life just a few years earlier, begin to fade after age 80? Many assume it's just about bad luck or genetics, but the truth is deeper and more hopeful. In this video, we're going to explore 5 often ignored reasons why older adults start declining after 80. These aren't the usual culprits like diet, exercise, or smoking, though those matter too. These are more subtle, more emotional, more social, and in many cases, more fixable. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even your early 80s, this message is especially for you. Because the steps you take now could change the way you age forever. So stay with me until the end. You might not just understand aging differently, you might feel differently about what's still possible. Let's start with something you might not have noticed because it disappears quietly. It's called microsocial engagement. These aren't deep heart-to-hearts or big family dinners. This is about the tiny interactions, saying good morning to your neighbor, thanking the mail carrier, chatting with the grocery store clerk. They may seem forgettable, but biologically they aren't. These interactions activate your brain's social circuits, help regulate your nervous system, and most importantly, they remind your body you're still part of the world. After 80, these moments begin to fade, often without you realizing. You stop going to the store. You avoid small talk because your hearing's not what it used to be. The weather keeps you indoors. But when those small social sparks disappear, your brain dims too. Memory, mood, energy, they all suffer. I once met a man, 85 years old, who said the highlight of his day was nodding to 3 people on his morning walk. He didn't know their names, but their faces, their smiles, gave his life structure. That small connection, it was keeping him alive. If you've noticed fewer of these connections in your life, it's not too late to bring them back. Say hello again. Ask the cashier how their day is. Sit on the porch. Let people see you. Because when your brain hears you still matter, it listens. We're told to be careful as we age. And that's smart to a point. But after 80, caution can quietly become a cage. You stop bending, walking, stretching, not because you can't, but because you're afraid of falling. And ironically, that's what leads to the very weakness you were trying to avoid. Muscles shrink. Balance fades. Even your ability to sit or stand becomes harder. Not because of aging alone, but because you stopped moving. Walter was 82 when he slipped on a wet sidewalk. He didn't get hurt, but the fear stayed. He stopped his evening walks. 6 months later, his legs were so weak he couldn't stand from his favorite chair without help. He didn't stop because he was weak. He became weak because he stopped. That's the lesson. You can protect yourself and keep moving. Use a cane. Walk with a friend. Clear your path. But don't stop entirely, because motion is what tells your body we're still alive. We still need this strength. And if this speaks to you, comment number 2 below. Let us know you're still moving, even slowly, and still choosing life. Your body runs on a clock, not a wristwatch, a biological rhythm. And that clock is set by light. After 80, your brain becomes especially sensitive to light exposure. You need sunlight in the morning and darkness at night to keep your sleep, memory, and immune system strong. But what happens? You stay indoors more. The curtains stay closed. The TV stays on late. Screens light your face at midnight. And the result? Your body gets confused. Is it day? Is it night? Should we sleep? Should we wake? This leads to disrupted sleep, lower energy, weakened memory, even increased risk of dementia. One woman I spoke to, Helen, 84, changed just 2 things: 20 minutes of morning sun by the window, turning off screens an hour before bed. In 2 weeks, her sleep improved. Her mood lifted. Her mind was sharper. No new medication, just light. So if your days feel blurry, if sleep escapes you, let the sun in. Let your body remember what rhythm feels like. Because aging well isn't just about living long. It's about staying in sync. By 80, you've likely lost something or someone: partner, a sibling, a best friend, maybe even a child. And while people mean well when they say you're strong, the truth is, we often suffer silently. We don't cry because we think we should be over it. We don't talk because we think no one wants to hear it. But grief unspoken becomes grief unprocessed. And the body holds on. You might not connect the dots, but if your appetite is gone, if your sleep feels shallow, if your chest feels tight for no clear reason, this might be why. I met George, 86, lost his wife after 60 years, didn't want to talk about it, said he was fine. But a year later, he was thinner, quieter, more distant. He wasn't sick. He was grieving. What helps? Sometimes it's as simple as saying, "I miss her," or writing in a journal, or talking to a friend, a counselor, your faith leader. Because healing isn't forgetting, it's feeling. And the more you feel, the more you free your body to live again. Purpose. Not the big kind, not saving the world. Just having a reason to get out of bed. Something that tells your brain, you're still needed. Could be watering plants, calling your niece, feeding a stray cat, watching the school kids walk home. Doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that it matters to you. Ruth was 88, not rich, not especially healthy, but every Monday she wrote postcards to people in her church. Every Thursday she made soup for a shelter. She waved to the same kids every day. That's all. But it was enough to keep her going. Because when the body believes it's still needed, it keeps working, keeps healing, keeps showing up. So if your days feel too quiet, create something to anchor them. Find a ritual, person, purpose. Your body will thank you. Aging after 80 isn't just about what breaks down. It's about what shuts off too early: connection, movement, rhythm, emotion, purpose. But the beautiful truth? You can turn those things back on. Start small. Reach out. Move gently. Let the light in. Feel what you feel. And find one reason, just one, to wake up tomorrow with a little more hope. If this video touched you, comment "still here" below so we know you're with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. At Eternal Insight, we believe growing older doesn't mean fading away. It means growing deeper. Stay curious. Stay kind. And remember, you're still here. And that still matters.